position.
Hello, Quartermaster. Welcome to Skylands, a magical world of wonder and adventure, ruled by the greatest heroic emperor ever known. Me! For centuries, meddling do-gooder portal masters like you.
Oh, hello everyone. It's Maki, and we're starting with an all-new Let's Play. Oh, and if you just joined us, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember the most important character stories, you the readers. Let's get it up! People can get used to anything. I can't help but think after receiving my second beating of the day, though I'd rather not be used to this. Standing in front of me, counting money stolen from my wallet is Ethan. Of the many bullies that make me their target, this one is the most shameless. Huh? Is this all? I ignore the pain in my cheek where he punched me to respond. I bought lunch today, so. Ah, I see, I get you. He pockets the money and past my shoulder with a smile. Bring double this much tomorrow then. But I can't afford to. Of course you can. Just put some effort into it. This is it. I can't let things get any worse than this. Clenching my fist. Listen! He grips my shoulder and suddenly becomes much tighter. I'm listening. Go on. Say what you need to say. But if I don't like it, there might be an accident, you know. My courage shrivels. No, it's nothing. He clapped my shoulder a few more times and then laughs. Ha ha ha! Alright then. Strutting past me, he opens the rooftop store. Don't forget I expect double. With that, he's gone. When I'm sure he's far enough away, I let out a sigh. Checking my injuries, I'm relieved that that I didn't get too hurt this time. Does this mean I'm getting tougher? Nice. I nod to myself with a smile, smiling like this wouldn't have been possible when the bullying started. I'd be too depressed. But these days, I'm perfectly capable of cheering myself up after having my money stolen. Yep, my adaptability is amazing. I ignore the part of me that says I'm adapting in a very strange direction. All progress is good progress. Would be nice if real talent besides that though. Talent would having one make things a little better. I grin to myself at the possibilities. If I could be good at anything, I'd be... Tutorial. You're about to encounter your first choice. It's up to you how to respond. Faster than the wind. The MVP of every match. When the chips are down and there's 5 minutes left on the game time, I could dash in and change the outcome. No, not bad. Really not bad. The image makes me... If only that were possible. My fantasies are interrupted by the sound of the final bell. From the rooftop, I see droves of people leaving the school. I don't move. It's too early. If I leave now, I might run into one of my bullies. I spend a little bit longer watching people go home. Eventually, the sky is dyed orange, and I feel myself somewhat safe to leave. My steps echo through the silent school. There are some rooms being used for clubs, but are for kissing. It's really peaceful. It never hurts to be careful. I can take the long way out of the back of the school. It's annoying, but I can be sure I won't bump into many people. Or I could take the short route through the main entrance. People might still be lingering around here. Which route is better? I pick short route. Imagining all those concerned looks I'm going to get bothers me, but I want to get out as soon as possible. I can bear some discomfort probably. Walking out the main gate, a few students glance at me. It's obvious what's happening to me, but no one's going to ask anything. No one wants to get involved. Well, it's not like I don't understand. Pretending not to notice, I leave the school with my head held high. The moment I leave the school grounds, a weight slips off me. Ah, this is it. This is what freedom tastes like. Grinning, my steps feel lighter, and I find myself... No reason to look over my shoulder. No reason to blend into the crowds. Until tomorrow, my mood crashes. The guy's asking me for double. Should I break my leg? That should get me a few days off school. A lady walks past me and flinches and looks at me if I were insane. No, I was just... She briskly walks away, leaving me stammering. There's context. I am not crazy, I swear. I hold my head in shame. Right, that was pretty extreme. Come on, me. You have better ideas than that, don't you? By the time I'm halfway home, I've already scrapped all of my ideas. Some were too extreme, while others just need resources I don't have. There's no way I could hire a hitman after all. I begin to cross the street. Can't some super convenient excuse fall from the sky or something? The streets are tires against the road answer my plea. I turn right, just in time to see a car racing toward me. Ah, death. Well, that works. In the next moment, there's a flash of white that makes me shut my eyes, and then nothing. No impact, no pain. Did I die instantly? The world around me is silent, and I can't feel anything beneath my feet. Well, let's see what the afterlife looks like then. I slowly open my one eye and am greeted by endless white. Huh? It's not as grand as I was expecting. No angels, no trumpets, no streets paved with gold, no signs of deceased relatives. The air in front of me suddenly shimmers, and 3 girls appear out of nothing. One of them looks at me and nods in my direction. Greetings, human. I am Lemon. These 2 are my companions, Hootie and Cannon. Lemon, that formal way you're talking is creeping me out. Stop it. The girl named Lemon frowns. It's important to keep up appearance. This is likely his first time seeing a spirit. Then she shrugs. But yeah, it's tiring. Someone else explain the situation to him. So you gave up midway? I don't know I expected anything from you. Hootie, haven't you been picking fights with me more often lately? You keep giving me reasons to be better and we can get along. Come with me for a bit. Let's settle some scores. The last girl shyly stepped between the two of them before a fight breaks out. No fighting you two. Promise. You try to be nice. Udi sighs, and Lemon looks away. Besides, she looks at me. We have to explain things. I'm glad they forgot I was here for as long as they did. I wouldn't have been able to say anything if they hadn't. After all, these three are incredibly cute. A thought suddenly occurs to me. Angels? Udi smiles and shakes her Penny's head. Not quite, but we're definitely not human, so you're on the right track. Udi then looks me up and down as if inspecting me. You don't look like a reliable contractor. Oh, was I just insulted? Hey, Udi, you don't just say that to people. Lemon stares at me as well. You're not wrong, though. Sorry. Well, we can't just assume things. He could be a nice person. That's important, too. My heart healed with such kindness. Out of the three of them, isn't she the cutest? Dangerous, dangerous. Can't just go saying whatever you're thinking. Udi, Lemon notices the way I'm staring at Kanon. Did you fall in love? Huh? With Kanon, if I understand, if you did, she's adorable. Kanon looks troubled. But I can explain myself. Before I can explain myself, Lemon continues. I won't let you have her, though. She's too special. Udi nods. This is one thing we can agree on. No one is good enough for Kanon. She gives me a pitiful look. Sorry, but you'll have to hold on to your feelings. Sure. It's too much effort to defend myself, and Kanon is looking at me funny. Anyways, we went off topic. Layman's face me with a serious expression. The three of us are what you would call spirits. Oh, so definitely not angels? Definitely not. For a bunch of reasons, we're currently stuck in your world. No reason to hide it from him. We're dropouts. We were chased out of the world of fairies. Lemon pouts, and Kanon looks away awkwardly. You don't have to tell him all that. It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's better if he understands why we're here. I don't think he understands the whole situation anyway. Oh, sorry. I will understand the whole situation. Ding! I raise my hand. Is it okay if I try to make sense of this? Go ahead. So, you're spirits, and you're here because you were kicked out of your world? That's the short version, yeah. I more or less understand, but butts for kissing. Hey, Lemon, bend over. I don't know what they are doing to get sent here. Should I ask? I imagine having to explain my failures to a random stranger. How unpleasant. Let's not ask. I see. I hope you're able to go home soon. That's actually leads to the main issue. In order to get back home, we need to collect the stones of spirits. One for each of us. Okay, I don't understand what that has to do with me. Yuri steps in at this point. We can't stay here without a contractor. And you seem like the easiest person to form a contract with in this area. Easiest? Huh? Not best? Well, at least she's honest. Huh. It works out for you too, since you, died. I see. Wait, what? When did I? The vague memory of a car screeching around the corner comes back to me. Oh, I guess I did. That's a pretty calm reaction. I mean, panicking won't bring me back to life, will it? Yuri smiles. Looks like you have a level head. Good. That's why we have good news for you. If you form a contract with us, you can survive. Really? Just like that? Yuri nods. It's a one-time do-over, a privilege for those of my spirits. I see. Well, in that case, I'll agree. The three of them look surprised. That was much easier than expected. Yeah, hey, you don't want to think it over a bit more? No reason to overthink it, right? Besides, this is all definitely a dream. I'm probably lying in a hospital bed somewhere. In that case, I should be a bit bold. Yuri seems to study me for a bit and then shrugs. All right, from this moment on, the contract's in place. Yuri holds out her hand. We look forward to working with you. After a moment's hesitation, I reach out and shake her hand. Same here. The white around us fades to black and the girls disappear. Just before I lose consciousness, a small wish forms in my heart. I know I shouldn't hope for it, but it would be nice if this were real. I wake up to the feeling returning to my limbs. I crack one eye open and see the ceiling of my room. Huh, I'm home? Sitting up, I feel a bit of disappointment. I would have liked to have that dream for a bit longer. Before despair can settle in, I quickly stand up. Nope, let's just be positive. It was nice while it lasted. Focusing on the silver lining, I head downstairs and turn on the TV. Is there something good on? I lower the volume. Are those voices outside? I walk over to the front door and notice the voices getting clearer. No way! With shaking hands, I open the door. Yuri, Lemon, Cannon. The three of them stare at me in surprise. I stare right back at them. Yuri is the first one to recover. I thought we'd have to ring the doorbell. This speeds things up. Nice to see you again. Yeah. Despite my shock, I'm somehow able to guide them into the living room. Since we met under some strange circumstances, let's introduce ourselves again. Yuri clears the throat. I'm Yuri, an undying water spirit. Lemon quickly follows up. I'm Lemon, a salamander of fire spirit. Cannon raises her hand. And I'm Cannon, a gnome, an earth spirit. Oh, I'm Kaos Maki, a human. Cannon gasps. That's right, we didn't ask you your name, I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Cannon. Lemon's bad at introductions. I did my best. Or your breast. With proper introductions done, I'm able to calm down a bit. So, when you said water spirit and stuff, what does that mean? Beauty closes her eyes in thought. Should I show you? She reaches out to the cup of tea on the table and flicks her wrist. The tea gradually rises up out of the cup. I forget to breathe. This is... The liquid forms into a ball and gently flops back into the cup. Not a single drop spilled. Cannon claps her hands in immersion and Lemon rolls her eyes. Yuri does a graceful little bow and shrugs in my direction. As a water spirit, things like this are simple. As long as it's made of water, I can control it. That's amazing. I look at the other two. So, can you all, use magic like this? Cannon and Lemon become strangely quiet, and Yudi says, more or less, each spirit is different. As a perk of contracting with us, you can use magic too a bit. Though, there are conditions for it to work. Amazing! Lemon nods. Right, spirits are great, aren't they? Have you done anything great? Huh? You just splashed some tea around, that's all. Not impressive. As the two start to bicker, I turn my attention to Cannon. At glance, she looks like a normal human. Cannon eyes me on her and smiles a bit. Yes? Sorry, you don't look like a spirit. You look like a human. Cannon tilts her head. I can't say much to that. We are just born looking like this. Wait, spirits are born? They don't just appear? Kanon chuckles.
No joke.
It's a very complicated process. If I explain, you have even more questions. Right. One thing after another bothers me though. Wait, what are nature spirits? There are a bunch of stories and fairy tales about them. Some whisk kids away, others protect forests. Don't some of them gain wishes in stories? With one in front of me, should I ask what nature spirits are? You're about to, but I'll just accept it. Cannon said more answers would just give me more questions. Let's leave it at that. Spirits are mysterious. Cannon thinks for a bit and nods. I agree. I think humans are mysterious too. Can't argue there. Lemon glares at the TV. Huh? A lot of fire? I follow her gaze to the TV screen. Ah, that's bad. There's a news is running a story about apartment building fire. The image on the screen are pretty depressive. How sad. I wonder what caused it. Could be anything. An oven, My voice catches in my throat. I couldn't tell immediately because of all the smoke, but I know that building. That's nearby. I get up and run to the door. The spirits follow behind me. A few seconds later. You're going? It's close by. If it doesn't get handled, my house could be next. It's not. In no time, we're running through the streets. It doesn't take long for the burning building to come into view. A crowd surrounds the area. I blend into it and try to pick up on what has started the fire. Just then, Kanan urgently taps my shoulder. Kaos, Maki, over there! Lemon looks at where Kanan is pointing and gasps. Rudy scrawls. On the third floor of the burning building, a child beats behind one of the windows. Alright everyone, here's what I'm gonna call this an episode. If you all liked the video, please do me a favor and punch the like button in the face like a boss and high fives all around. Oh, and if you just joined us, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember, the most important character is you, the reader. May y'all be out.